kick it away to start us off. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Finds an open target on the left side. Hard running there, breaking tackles. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. We have an absolute lightning strike on the first play from scrimmage here.
How about that? Right out of the gate, they're going for the big play, and they hit it. What a way to jumpstart this offense.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets them up near midfield in 1st and 10. The shotgun handoff here. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Chris, I know we think about LSU. We go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Anderson.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The back's got it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Back to pass. It's Collins. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner decides to fair catch this. Set up. It's a 1st down play. He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, They better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here comes a handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. To throw, it's Manning. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Big gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. They'll spot it down near the 31.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks, but there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others, but, man, plays like this is what you love to see and kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
Send the back in motion. Looking to throw it on first down. Snags the quick throw. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back. Throws it to the right. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. To the air, it's Collins. Receiver makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
Here's the second down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's found some room at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease in the back. Found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught quickly. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. This quarterback on fire today. Number 29 with the grab and the score. Now the important point after attempt. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Set to kickoff. Texas. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Receiver in motion now, looking to throw. It's Manning. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, the deep ball caught at the 25. Touchdown, Texas. Strong game by this quarterback.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Little. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Looking to pass. It's Collins. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
See if they can convert the point after. And there's the point after. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Pulls it in. It's Sampson.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And he's got his man open downfield. Big play in enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line. The offense is clicking and the defense just searching for answers now. Scanning the field. It's Collins. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Not able to connect. Incomplete. Second down and goal upcoming. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on third down. Now we got a fourth down situation. And now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or do you roll the dice and try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown?
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. This is going to be a 21-yard chip shot. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Offense takes the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in 1 play. Can they keep it going? Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Chris, I kind of feel like a coach right now because I'm always wondering why the angle route continues to be so effective when as an inside linebacker, all you're ever taught, all you hear about is don't let them cross your face. If they want to go to the outside, it's okay. But inside, no. Can't have that happen, and it cost them.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Dropping back. It's Manning. Trying to create here on the move. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Big gain across midfield. Tackle finally made at the 32. And looking to throw now on first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And the receiver's got it. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. Longhorns will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And he knocks that one right through. That will tie things up as we head toward halftime.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46. Here comes the up-tempo offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. To throw, it's Collins. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to put it down and run. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Incompletion makes it second down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7.
That makes the score LSU 24, Texas 17.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Heather's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Play action here on 1st down. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
Boy, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that 1st down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game, and then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag.
Playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield, and you get a call like this.
1st and 10 play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Touchdown, LSU. This offense really clicking. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Texas 17. Texas.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense.
Razor. 29 Philly. 2-9.
And the back gets the football. Breaking tackles. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. The Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to throw. It's Manning. Looking for a deep completion. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's caught downfield. The stop is finally made, but it's a big gain. Stopped at the 49. Longhorns come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
LSU.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Using his leg. It's Morales. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
With the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that previous play. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
Fire!
Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, LSU.
The offense trailing here in the 2nd half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Crucial play. Down double digits in the 2nd half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. Longhorns looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They'll run it from the gun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. This will call incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. They're going to run it here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he's got it again. Running with purpose. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, LSU 31, Texas 17.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to pass, it's Collins. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Facing a 2nd and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. The offense going with the hurry up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. And the coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. Here we go on 4th down. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Dropping back, it's Collins. Runs right over the defender.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Makes it 2nd and short. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach 4th quarter offense all year long. The importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on 3rd downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Just runs through a man, a mismatch. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. They can put the game away right here. It's first and goal. The linebacker shifting around now. They'll try to run this one in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense facing second and goal. Press coverage now from these DBs. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter.
That makes the score LSU.
Now they get set to kick it away.
17. Texas.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the return brought down by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down?
If I'm on this offensive line now, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
Okay, ready?
4th down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning.
3:25.
And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. The Longhorns will send their punt team onto the field.
On to kick it away.
They'll punt it from inside their own 10. With the return, it's Anderson. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. You come back out protecting a safe lead. What an awesome feeling to be way ahead in a big road game. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Tackled on play at the 29-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. But this one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Getting set. Your second.